Hello?
I just wanted to thank you for the boner, Toots.
Oh, wait! Hello, boss.
Hello.
Well, neat, but not gaudy. You don't need a large office to do law work in anyway.
I'll be lucky if I ever get a case. You'd be surprised at the number of people I met today who actually believe what they read in the papers.
Don't worry, they'll all be back when you click again. I'd like to meet that blonde. I tried to tell you about that.
I don't believe you. They're probably out of town somewhere.
Well, some people like strawberry and others like horseradish.
Anybody else phone?
Oh, yes. Sylvia called. Wants you to remember her party tonight.
I almost forgot. It's her birthday.
Does she still have them?
What's that?
Well, I mean, with the depression and everything, hardly anyone has birthdays now.
Look, Ellen, you can help me. You're a girl.
Oh, who's been telling you?
No, I'm serious. I'll have to get a gift for Sylvia. And maybe you could suggest something?
Personally, I'd get her a rope.
A rope?
Sure, a rope with pearls.
Don't be silly. I'm no millionaire. I can't be buying anything I want.
Sylvia Gorman can.
Now, look here, Ellen. Sylvia is a mighty fine girl.
Well, from what he tells me, you weren't so bad yourself. Your big moments outside with her daddy.
What do you mean?
Dan Gorman and dear Sylvia.
Sylvia here? With Gorman? Send them in.
Excuse me, Mr. Butler. Here's a statement you dictated.
Let me look at those.
Excuse me, Mr. Butler. Here's a statement you dictated.
Let me look at those.
Good night, dear. And thanks a lot.
Okay, boss.
I want the Royal Valley Hotel, Valley Springs.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
And I love you, too. Goodbye.
Remember, Irma Gladden, I've warned you. Be careful.
Oh, I'll be very, oh, so very careful, Mrs. Sibley. So nice to see you again.
Will you take off your coat?
No, thanks.
Sit down. Am I tired? You see, Father's forcing me into marrying Rodney Randall. I came down here under an assumed name to get away from them.
You didn't know that Randall was here?
Well, certainly not. He followed me. So did Father.
Oh.
I told them I was in love with another man. They don't believe me. Well, don't you understand? I was driven to it. No.
Are we able to get in touch with Miss Gorman?
No, they still say she's out.
All right, thanks.
I don't think you're going to find Sylvia at home for some time.
Huh?
Oh, by the way, Beth, why did you visit Miriam King yesterday?
Don't try to be funny, Bart. Beth doesn't know Miriam. She never visited her.
Oh, yes, I did. I went there to try and buy her away from Van.
What did she do?
She laughed at me.
Now listen to me. I'm going to Europe and I'm not for any appeals. You're paid plenty to do that.
I want you to go to Europe. I've exerted every effort to make your trip possible, but...
Oh, don't you butt me again. You've done... Enjoying yourself?
You know, it's frightfully embarrassing and all that sort of thing, but I've dropped a guinea.
Did you drop it in my room? Oh.
Huh. I say, I hope you didn't think that I...
First, I thought that...
Well, you shouldn't, should you, eh?
No, I guess I shouldn't. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.
I'm afraid there's very little I can tell you.
You lived with her for some time, didn't you?
Yes. We had an apartment together downtown. I met Miss King shortly after coming to New York.
Why did you stop rooming with her? Was it a quarrel of some sort?
Not exactly. More
Did
like
you become
a
friendly enough with her to discuss clothes or sewing or anything like that?
No. Naturally, she had the advantage. She made me feel as though I were a slave begging at her feet.
What's so attractive about this place?
No. It seems to grow on one.
What about your love for...
I'm not ashamed of my love for you.
I wasn't trying to compromise you.
There's something I must tell you. All right. I'm hooked. All right. I'm hooked.
And I love you too. Goodbye.